Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOBH's Kathy Hilton shares rare pic of all her grandchildren as she celebrates husband Rick's 70th birthday. Kathy Hilton posted a photo of her husband, Rick Hilton, celebrating his 70th birthday with his grandchildren on August 17. Just 3 months ahead of their 45th wedding anniversary, the 66-year-old Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, who shares 4 children with Rick, including daughters Paris Hilton, 44, and Nikki Hilton, 41, and sons Barron Hilton, 35, and Conrad Hilton, 31, gave her husband a shout-out on Instagram. "Happy birthday, Rick. We love you," Kathy wrote in the caption of the image, also adding, "Papa with all of his grandbabies," in a message across the photo. Although their youngest son, Conrad, who is believed to be dating shameless actress Emma Kenney, 25, doesn't yet have any children of his own, Paris shares son Phoenix, 2, and daughter London, 1, with husband Carter Riem, 44. Nikki shares daughters Lily Grace, 9, and Theodora, 7, and son Chasen, 3, with husband James Rothschild, 40, and Barron shares daughter Milo, 5, and sons Caspian, 2, and Apollo, 1, with his wife, Tessa Griffin von Walderdorf. In December of last year, after celebrating 44 years of marriage, Kathy spoke to Page 6 about keeping the magic alive with Rick. "I think just respect and honesty. And if you're upset about something, you talk about it right away," she revealed. "Keeping the right influences, like the right couples around, and never go to bed upset." Kathy also spoke of her relationship with her husband and how her marriage impacted the romances of her children on Call Her Daddy last month. "I don't have any regrets. I really believe that God was. I really have angels there 'cause it, coming from a divorced family, I never wanted that. And I think that the girls really take that seriously. They really respect it, and they waited. They wanted to find the right person," she shared. "And my boys as well, because a lot of their friends, their parents were divorced, and when I was little, there wasn't as much of that, and I almost felt ashamed. That might sound strange, but it bothered me." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills may be known for diamonds, drama, and lavish lifestyles, but sometimes the most talked about moments have nothing to do with feuds or designer gowns. This week, Kathy Hilton reminded fans of the softer side of Beverly Hills glamour when she shared a rare family snapshot featuring all of her grandchildren together, marking an especially meaningful occasion: her husband Rick Hilton's milestone 70th birthday. For a woman who has built her life in the limelight, Kathy is famously private when it comes to her family's younger generation. Fans see glimpses of her daughters, Paris Hilton and Nikki Hilton Rothschild, at red carpets, parties, or their own social media accounts. But the Hilton grandchildren, they're rarely ever in the spotlight. That's why Kathy's post instantly went viral, drawing heartfelt reactions from Bravo fans and celebrities alike. The image, shared on Instagram, wasn't staged with couture outfits or a professional backdrop. Instead, it was charmingly candid. The cousins grew together on a sunlit terrace, surrounded by balloons in Rick's honor. Paris and Nikki's children grinned shyly, some clutching stuffed animals, while the younger toddlers squirmed and giggled, clearly eager to get back to playing. The casual nature of the photo made it all the more endearing. "Happy 70th to my love, Rick," Kathy captioned the post. "We're so blessed to celebrate with our growing family. Seeing all of our grandchildren together fills my heart with more joy than I can ever put into words." The Hilton legacy expands. Kathy and Rick Hilton, longtime fixtures in both Beverly Hills society and reality TV lore, have built not only a business empire but also a sprawling family tree. Their 4 children, Paris, Nikki, Barron, and Conrad, have each taken different paths in life, but all have recently leaned into parenthood. Nikki Hilton Rothschild, who married banking-haired James Rothschild, is now a mom of 3. Paris Hilton, who shocked and delighted fans when she quietly welcomed her first child via surrogate in 2023, has since become a vocal advocate for family and surrogacy journeys. Baron Hilton Vu and his wife Tessa Gräfin von Walderdorf also shared 2 children. Together, that makes quite a crowd of little Hiltons, all with the famous family sparkle in their eyes. For years, Kathy's fans have speculated about how many grandchildren she has and what family gatherings might look like. This rare peek answered that curiosity with one simple truth. The Hiltons are in their grandma and grandpa era, and they are loving it. A birthday fit for Beverly Hills. The photo was part of a much bigger celebration for Rick Hilton's 70th birthday. Known for his reserved nature compared to the spotlight-friendly Kathy, Rick has largely stayed away from the reality television circus. But for his milestone, the Hilton family pulled out all the stops. Guests gather at the Hiltons' sprawling Bel Air estate, where the garden was transformed into a birthday paradise. Think towering floral arrangements in white and cream, string lights twinkling overhead, and a grand piano set up for live music. Kathy, who has a flair for hostessing that Bravo fans have admired for years, made sure every detail was perfect, from the menu to the party favors. Paris, who has recently embraced motherhood with new gusto, gave a heartfelt toast to her father, calling him the most supportive, loving man who taught us all how to work hard and stay grounded no matter what. Nikki followed with a sweet anecdote about her dad walking her down the aisle and now watching him become the most devoted grandpa. But the true showstopper wasn't the celebrity guest list or the designer gowns. It was the group of grandchildren toddling around, stealing bites of birthday cake and tumbling across the lawn. Guests couldn't help but remark that Rick, despite turning 70, looked happiest when sitting cross-legged on the ground, playing with toy cars alongside his grandsons. Fans react to Kathy's rare share. The internet, as expected, had a field day. Bravo fans flooded Kathy's Instagram comments with love. Grandma Kathy is a whole mood. This picture is better than any Diamond tagline, one fan wrote. Another added, forget the drama. This is what we want to see on Housewives. Family, joy, and a little Hilton sparkle. Even fellow housewives chimed in. Garcelle Beauvais commented, beautiful family. Happy birthday, Rick. Lisa Rinna, despite her complicated history with Kathy, left a simple heart emoji, proving that some moments rise above the fray. The rare photo also sparked conversation about how Kathy has carefully curated her family's presence in the media. Unlike many reality TV stars who showcase every aspect of their children's lives, Kathy has always drawn a firm line. Sharing the grandchildren in this way, for such a special occasion, felt like a deliberate, thoughtful decision. Kathy's grandmother era. For Kathy Hilton, stepping into the role of grandmother seems to be one of her proudest achievements. On RHOBH, fans have seen glimpses of her nurturing side, whether she's fussing over dinner parties or offering advice to her castmates. But according to insiders, she saves her most devoted energy for her grandchildren. She's obsessed with being a grandma, a source close to the family told People. Kathy's house is basically a playground now. She has toys, art supplies, everything the kids could want. She says her favorite thing is hearing the pitter-patter of little feet in the house again. It's a side of Kathy that fans rarely get to see, but it adds yet another dimension to the woman who has become a Bravo legend. A new chapter for the Hiltons. Rick Hilton's 70th birthday not only celebrated his life, but also marked a generational shift within the Hilton family. With the grandchildren growing, Paris and Nikki fully immersed in motherhood, and Kathy embracing her matriarch role, the family seems poised for a new chapter, one defined less by tabloids and more by togetherness.